Hey, this is SJ Talks Tonight coming back at you with another video. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, please, and thank you. Time to clock in. It's getting cold up here in Michigan. It's getting cold up here in Michigan. Starting to cool down up here in Michigan. Starting to get a little cool. September. I'm not ready. 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 Mm-mm. You hit my body different when it get cold. Things be things be hurting worse when it get cold. I am not ready, guys. I'm praying for a mild winter here in Michigan. I'm praying. Whew. I can start to already feel the chill. I want to talk about YouTube. Um, why is it that YouTube allows people to dox people? You got the reactor sector. The reactor sector of YouTube. The reactor sector of YouTube. Um, they like to, particularly the three mommies, they like to pick on the three mommies, Strong Mommy Chrissy, My Jazzy Life, and Liv's Life. They like to pick on the three mommies. You got quite a few people, reactors, that like to pick on those three. Why is it that YouTube allows them to dox, to find out what they're, to post their address on YouTube, to post their address, to post their house on YouTube? Why is it that they're allowing these content creators to do that when they gave me a strike and shut me down for a whole week because they thought I said some hate speech? Because they thought. It's because they thought. They thought. That's not what I was saying, but they thought that's what I was saying in my community tab. And this was just in my community tab. They shut me down for a whole week. But then they let these people come on here and put people's houses on the thumbnail, post people's addresses, do all this doxing and stuff like that. Let people come on here, still allowing people to come on here and bash, cuss from one end to the next. And then you cannot say certain words on here. You can't, certain words that you allegedly can't say on here. You have to use alternative words. But on the flip side, they let people come on here and cuss from one end to the next. They let people threaten other people's. That's another thing. They let people come on here and threaten to pull up on people, and they let people threaten, make threats and everything. And no, these people do not get shut down. These people don't get a strike on their channel. They let people put people's houses on there, on YouTube, post people's houses, dox people's addresses. They let people do all this stuff. But then they want to shut me down for a week because of something they thought I said. Something seriously wrong with that picture. YouTube, I don't know what's wrong with YouTube. They pick and choose. Are you picking and choosing? It's like the bigger YouTubers get the preferential treatment. I don't know. It's because these YouTubers, because they're bigger YouTubers, you're letting them slide. I mean, the rules are supposed to be the same across the board for everybody, and that should be a violation of their policy. Putting people's address on here, it's harassment. It's a form of harassment. Doxing is a form of harassment, and a YouTube should not be allowing that. I don't know why. I don't understand why YouTube allows that. Putting people's houses on here, putting people's addresses on here. I'm not going to say whose house was put on here because I don't want people, you know, I don't want to, it's crazy. And they really attack the mommy sector. They attack the mommy sector of YouTube. It's reactors that attack the mommy sector of YouTube, particularly those three mommies. They pick on those three mommies the most. And they put houses, addresses, and things like that on YouTube. which in turn puts their children in danger. That puts their children in danger. These young ladies, young mothers have children, and that puts their children in danger of people knowing where they live. And why is YouTube allowing this? I don't understand why YouTube allows that. It's like I talked about that video where they was posting people's medical records on here. YouTube should never allow that. YouTube has no business allowing people to post people's medical records or any type of personal information on here. People should not be allowed. I don't even know how they got access to this person's medical records. That's supposed to be private. I mean, we have a HIPAA law in place. That's supposed to be private. I don't even know how this person even got access to this person's records. It was a video I posted a while back talking about that, and I don't even know how this person got access to this person's medical records. That should be a crime in itself. To post people's medical records, to post people's addresses. YouTube should not be allowing this, but why are they allowing it? Why are they allowing it? And they shut me down over little petty stuff. Why are they allowing it? Okay, the rules supposed to be the same across the board for every content creator, not just show preferential treatment to your bigger YouTubers, letting your bigger YouTubers get away with more stuff. YouTube needs to crack down. They have no business allowing people to post people's personal information on here. You should not be allowed to post people's houses and addresses, putting people's houses on thumbnails and stuff. This should never be allowed. That channel should that video should be taken down immediately. It should be taken down immediately. But YouTube is allowing it. And that's why I don't understand why YouTube allows that. But then they want to shut me down over something petty, over something they thought I said. Are you serious? You know, they want to hold up my monetization over some stupid stuff. But then they letting these people get away with murder. Unaliving. You can't even use that word on here. Make it make sense. But then they let these people come on here and cuss from one end to the next. Because you guys know I don't use foul language on my channel. But they let these people come on here and cuss from one end to the next. Let these people come on here and make threats to people. I've seen people come on, not going to mention any names. I've seen people come on here and make threats. I thought that was a violation of YouTube policy. But they allow these people to do it. And these people are bigger YouTubers. Because you guys are making money from them. You allowing that? The rules should be the same across the board for everybody. If you're going to put a rule into place, it should be the same across the board for everybody. YouTube, you're being discriminatory. And you want to hold up my monetization over something you thought I said. Or my ability to reapply for monetization. Because I know the first reason why the first time they said that I couldn't monetize. Because I had some content on my channel that wasn't original content. But I should have been monetized by now. But instead, you held it up over something that you thought I said that I didn't say. You put a strike on my channel. So that's what I'm saying. Why, if you cracking, lowering the hammer on me, why aren't you lowering the hammer on these people that's putting people's information out there on YouTube? They're posting people's personal information. Why aren't you lowering the hammer? You know, medical misinformation. You can't talk about the virus. You can't talk about the jab. You don't want to be picky about all that other stuff. But then you allow people to post people's personal information on here. Addresses and stuff. Putting people's houses on here. That should never be allowed. It should never be allowed. I don't care if it is on Google Maps. It should never be allowed. These people have children. You should not be allowing that, YouTube. You should not allow it. The rules are supposed to be the same across the board. No threatening language. It's supposed to be the same across the board for everybody. Isn't that a policy? No threatening People come on here making threats to people and stuff. I've seen it. I've heard it. They don't get a strike on their channel. They don't get doxxed or a strike on their channel. They don't get shut down for a week. They don't get their videos taken down. I've heard of some content creators getting demonetized. Some content creators, they do demonetize some content creators, but they don't put no strikes on the channel. And you still got people on here bashing black women and stuff. You know, you allow people to come on here and cuss one into the next. That's one of their rules. No, I think that's one of their rules. They let people come on here and cuss one into the next. But then there's certain words you can't say on here. I think it makes sense. YouTube, get it together. Get it together, YouTube. Get it together. Make the rules the same across the board for everybody. Period. Period. Tony Gaskins. He be saying that. That's all I wanted to say. I wanted to get that off my chest. I'll see you guys later. Hit that subscribe and like.